Welcome back, everybody. I'm Gino. I'm glad you could be here and thrilled we can continue our journey onto personal growth and transformation. Now, this channel is all about curiosity, mental resilience, and building a life that continuously evolves. Now, each video is a building block, a stepping stone to go off one from the other. And today's topic is no exception. In the last video that we discussed meditation and all its many benefits, today we're going to do a deep dive into a powerful practice that can truly transform your life. Whether you're new to personal growth or seeking a deepened self-awareness, this video is going to provide you with a clear understanding of these practices, their workings, and by using them together, you can create lasting change and really understand what it truly means to become beyond human. So join me and let's go. Let's get right to it. Shadow work. What is it? Shadow work involves exploration and integrating parts of yourself that you have hidden, that you have denied, that you have deemed unacceptable, that you prejudge and you don't want to bring it out to the world. This concept was first coined by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, who believes that we all have a shadow deep within us. Now, Jung believed that we had a collection of traits, emotions, desires that do not align with one's conscious self-image or societal expectations. Shadow work involves shining a light on these aspects, understanding them, integrating them into our conscious awareness. And when we do this, we become more authentic, resilient, and emotionally intelligent. Picture this. Now, imagine your mind as a theater. The conscious part where you make decisions, engage with the world, this represents the stage. Now, behind the curtains, the subconscious, this is the crew. These are the guys, moving props, cueing the lights, hitting the music, and then, every so often they'll throw a banana peel and, fuck you up, because they're sneaky little bastards there. But in my case, it wouldn't be a banana. It would be a double whiskey on the rocks with some Camel Crush and whatever else I can get my filthy hands on. I'll even break down like a story time. I remember we were celebrating, me and my girlfriend, some friends. So I had really done well all month, trained hard, was writing, waking up early, going to bed, diet was perfect. And then I go and celebrate. And for 3 days, just become like a degenerate. It was fun, but I basically, all this tireless effort that I put the previous month was just all down the drain, because the following week, after the blow off top, the celebration, I was just done for. I couldn't write. I didn't want to be around friends. I had no dopamine popping off. I had no motivation. Nothing excited me. I didn't train. It was just a disaster. So it's like, why put so much effort and do so well, only to self-sabotage myself with this like extravagant celebration that I can't pull myself out of, because I just want to keep on going with the party. What is so in my subconscious that I threw back there that makes me like have a little bit of shame or like doubt, like why, what is in there that I fear or worry, a lot of people will talk about trauma, my past trauma or something like that. Now, what is why this has to change? So I had to like really dive deep into it and see what's going on with the self-sabotage. And I came up and I started seeing all this stuff about shadow work, and basically how it like lives, through our past experiences, our doubt, our worry. But what I started to realize is that it doesn't live in the present. Your shadow is just your past experiences or your future endeavors. if you're like focused on the now, it won't, it can't affect you. So through meditation, I learned to be present. All right, come on. So through meditation, I learned to be present, and which is a fundamental aspect of shadow work. Now, being present enabled me to basically engage with the innermost, my innermost self, and navigate the complex terrain of my subconscious. Now, when we ignore our shadow, it can manifest in other ways, such as intense reactions to others or recurring patterns that would appear of like self-sabotage. Now, during my meditation, my shadows would come right to me. It was just dead in center, and I could just see them. I could almost like touch it. It felt so real. And I realized that the fact that it's appearing so often meant that I really needed to deal with it. So meditation basically became my secret weapon. And instead of me pushing my feelings aside, I sat quietly and allowed them to surface. I focused on my breathing and my thoughts and emotions drifting by without any judgment. Now, this was like a flashlight going through the corners of my mind. I discovered patterns I had never noticed before, including old hurts, limiting beliefs, even some creative ideas that I had forgotten about. So over the next few weeks, I combined shadow work, meditation, and a curiosity about my subconscious. And here's basically what happened. By embracing these shadows, individuals can really transform them into sources of power and wisdom, ultimately leading to a healing and integration. By becoming more self-aware, I started to notice my triggers before they could take over and do anybody else any harm. I really started to become less reactive and more control of my emotions. I tapped into ideas and part of my brain that I hadn't really even like noticed before. It almost felt like a superpower, some supernatural gift or something like that. Now, this shadow work, it isn't easy, and it does take time, and you have to be super patient with yourself. It was often actually very difficult, and I still crave like a drink or like a party, you know? I mean, being in Miami, there's always some party going on. There's always something happening, but you have to push through it. And I think treating yourself with kindness and curiosity can really help. Now, through this journey, shadows are not eradicated, but more transformed. By integrating these once rejected parts, individuals can access greater creativity, love, abundance, self-compassion, and resilience. I keep calling it a superpower because this process leads to a more authentic, empowered, and harmonious self. So through mindfulness, you can observe these feelings with curiosity and compassion rather than pushing them away. So over time, this practice helps you accept and integrate your shadow, leading to profound healing and personal growth. Once I combined my shadow work and meditation and like diving into the subconscious realm, I realized I had unlocked a hidden superpower and the ability to pause, reflect, choose my response instead of being hijacked by my subconscious. I really felt lighter, more creative, and more connected to myself and others. Now, here's your call to action on how you can get started and working on your shadow. It's really 5 easy steps. And of course, the first step I'm going to say is a daily meditation, 5 to 10 minutes. I want you to sit down with your thoughts, try and focus on your breathing and notice what feelings keep popping up, especially those that make you feel uncomfortable. Now, number 2 will be to have a reflective journal. And so as soon as you're done meditating, you're going to write down what was popping up. And you have to have these questions kind of when you go into the meditation, right? So you can respond into your journal. Now, one would be, what am I avoiding? What triggers me is another one. Let's see. What do I judge in others? That's obviously an issue, like something that we have going on with ourselves. What is it that you most try to hide or deny? Another one would be, what reoccurring patterns or challenges did you notice in your life? Now, explore these areas can reveal suppressed parts of your identities, and these questions will help you uncover your shadow. So after you've done your meditation, your 5-10 minutes, and you got your reflective journal where you have your questions, you're going to now want to investigate the origins. Really explore those questions, those past traumas, where they often trace back to childhood experiences, and understanding these roots can really help you see these shadows and how they have shaped your beliefs and your behavior. Now, shadow work and meditation and diving into the subconscious, it's complex and it's a lifelong journey. They're not quick fixes. You got to go at it with patience and practice. But if you do, I promise you, it can help you heal, grow, and live life much more authentic to yourself and to everyone around you. So if you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content on personal growth, and let me know in the comments if you tried shadow work, if you tried meditation before, what was your experience, and thank you for watching and being part of this incredible journey toward becoming beyond human. See you in the next video, and I appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. Peace.